Chapter 121 How can you touch my husband? Wah. What? One of the 6 ancient clan. Feng. A person from the Feng clan. Feng Chanjue. Isn't it the person who destroyed the Ying clan in the demon world 30 years ago? This son is actually his descendant. Isn't this news not confirmed yet? It may not be without reason. The destruction of the Ying clan is an indisputable fact. Even if he did not do it alone, it is enough to prove that Feng Chanjue is a ruthless villain who will destroy the clan without blinking an eye. Yes, it seems that King Tianheng is going to be in trouble. Not necessarily. Don't forget, the second master of the Jun clan is the protector of the Chaos Temple. Well, I heard that Jun Wuxi dotes on his younger generation very much. If King Tianheng is in trouble, he will definitely lead the powerful men of the temple to go to war with the feudal clan. Start a war. The ancestor of the Feng clan is a heavenly venerable figure. It is rumored that he killed dozens of heavenly venerable monsters back then. What? So powerful. ... Once Feng Haoran's identity was revealed, it was like throwing a stone into water, stirring up 1,000 waves, which amazed the geniuses present. At this time, King Tianheng was in a dilemma, regretting that he had just used the opportunity to suppress others. However, the matter has reached this point, and it is useless to say more. He then thought that Feng Haoran might just be a nobody in the Feng clan. There must be countless people like him in the feudal clan, and his family may not support him. As for what Feng Haoran said about Feng Chanjue, there is no conclusive evidence that the Ying clan was destroyed. Moreover, when an Yi Mingchen went to challenge him recently, he was too scared to show up. Thinking of this, Jun Tianheng's confidence instantly doubled. Ha ha. Although the Feng clan is powerful, you're not qualified to borrow its power. I tell you the truth, this item. I am bound to get it. If you dare to bid again, I will not give face to the forces behind Liuli Pavilion like I did just now. I will kill you with my own hands. Even if you die in my hands, the Feng clan will not stand up for you. Because in the chaos, the fight between the juniors led to their demise, and they could only blame themselves for being inferior to others. Quote, King Tianheng is really loud. How dare you make such a noise in this Emperor's Liuli Pavilion? Before Jun Tianheng finished speaking, an extremely cold voice came from the top of Liuli Pavilion, like a biting wind. Immediately afterwards, countless petals floated down, and a cold, noble and powerful woman slowly descended. Wearing a red imperial robe with phoenix patterns, she is as beautiful as celestial immortal, as if she is the most dazzling pearl in the world. Everyone looked up at this figure and was shocked by her peerless beauty. Oh my God! Is there such a gorgeous woman in the world? Who is this person? Not only is she beautiful, but the aura on her body also makes me feel like I want to surrender. Such a stunning and peerless woman, like the dazzling pearl, is deeply imprinted in my heart. Except for her, all other women in this life are like passing clouds. There is a hint of elegance in the nobility and elegance, and there is a manly domineering aura in the coolness. It is simply adorable. The visitor was Feng Qingwu, who disappeared from the Chaos Cemetery. After she returned to Chaos, she gathered her former subordinates. After 30 years of preparation, the plan was to revive the Divine Phoenix Celestial Dynasty. And this Liuli Pavilion auction is precisely to raise the massive amount of chaos crystals needed to open the dynasty protection formation. Before that, she had been on the top floor of Liuli Pavilion. But when Jun Tianheng wanted to take action against Feng Haoran, she appeared in person. At this time, when Feng Haoran saw her, he couldn't help but think of the experience in Chaos Cemetery, curled his lips, and showed an embarrassed look. Ha ha. If I guess correctly, you are the recently resurrected Empress of the Divine Phoenix Celestial Dynasty. What? Empress? She is the Empress of the Divine Phoenix Celestial Dynasty who fell tens of thousands of years ago. No wonder. I just said, how could there be such an amazing person in the world? If I could see the legendary female emperor venerable in this life, I would die without regrets. Such a peerless beauty really fulfilled those words. If I didn't see Qingwu, I would regret it for the rest of my life. If I saw Qingwu, I would miss her for the rest of my life. After Zhan Tianhong revealed Feng Qingwu's identity, the scene boiled over again like a stormy sea. Immediately afterwards, Feng Qingwu's cold and noble voice came. Now that you know the identity of this emperor, how dare you speak such arrogant words and kill people here? Could it be that you are relying on the power of your clan and think that this emperor dare not do anything to you? You. Feng Qingwu's words left Zhan Tianhong speechless. After all, he had heard about the empress' reputation for a long time. Not to mention other things, in terms of its strength alone, it has reached the half-step stage of the Hongmeng king tens of thousands of years ago. In addition, this person is ruthless and decisive, and even the Origin clan and their Lord clan are not willing to offend him easily. Because she is a madman, not only crazy towards her enemies, but also extremely cruel towards herself. In order to kill a strange demon leader, she did not hesitate to self-destruct to die with him. However, now she has come back from the dead, and what is even more unexpected is that she will stand up for a little-known person in the Feng clan. Zhan Tianhong, who was puzzled, suddenly had an idea and burst into laughter. Ha ha ha. I understand why you showed up at this time. It turns out that you heard that he is a member of the clan. Why, the majestic Empress, still want to use the power of the feudal clan to revive your divine Phoenix Celestial Dynasty? Do you think? As one of the 6 ancient clans, the feudal clan will help the rise of a humble supreme force like you. When the Empress heard this, she was not in a hurry to respond. She was originally standing in the air, but at this moment, she stepped into the air and walked slowly towards Feng Haoran. Even her face, which looked like a 1,000-year-old glacier, now showed deep love. A faint voice came from her mouth. How the feudal clan views the divine Phoenix Celestial Dynasty is beyond my control. But what this emperor cares about is, my husband is not something you can touch. Wah, what? Her husband, is actually, Feng Haoran. Chapter 122 Domineeringly Protecting, Wife. But what this emperor cares about is, my husband is not something you can touch. Wah, what? Her husband, is actually, Feng Haoran. Feng Qingwu's voice was not loud, but it exploded in everyone's minds like thunder. When they heard that Feng Haoran was her husband, many talented people felt like they were struck by lightning and were dumbfounded. They couldn't believe their ears. Just when they were shocked and overwhelmed, Feng Qingwu had already arrived in front of Feng Haoran. At this time, she had long lost her previous coldness and turned into a shy little woman who had not seen her lover for many years. Haoran, I originally planned to go to the Feng clan to find you after re-establishing the Celestial Dynasty. I didn't expect that you would come to participate in Liuli Pavilion's auction. I'm really happy to see you here. Quote. Facing the woman in front of him with whom he had a one-night stand, Feng Haoran felt mixed emotions in his heart and didn't know how to face it. I thought that the two of them would not meet so soon, but things are unpredictable. As soon as I came out of the clan, I met her unexpectedly. Well. Long time no see. Feng Haoran's face was full of embarrassment. At this time, he was like an innocent little boy. PFFD. Seeing his embarrassment, Feng Qingwu couldn't help laughing. What? Could it be that Xiaolingjun is shy? How? How is it possible? How can I be shy? Feng Haoran denied it vehemently, but his eyes wandered around, not daring to look at her. This scene made Tian Kui and Mingyu couldn't help but cover their mouths and chuckle. They never expected that the young master, who had always played with destiny in his hands, would actually have such an innocent side. Since I'm not shy, and I'm still so cold, do you think I'm not worthy of you? Feng Qingwu's words were like a sharp sword, piercing Feng Haoran's heart. The genius below was even more stunned, feeling that his three views had been subverted. Did I hear it wrong? The empress who existed tens of thousands of years ago is actually cheating on her now. Oh my god. What kind of bad luck did Feng Haoran have? The divine Phoenix Empress is so proactive, and he is still pretending to be innocent. Although he is a member of the feudal clan, doesn't he know what he has? In addition to his good looks, he has no fame and no strength. The Empress is like this, so he is still hesitating. This Feng Haoran who suffered 1,000 blows, if you don't mean it, why would you bother to provoke him? The Empress who is famous in the world of nothingness is right in front of you, yet he can remain indifferent. God. Oh the earth. Quickly let down a lightning strike to kill this person who deserves to be cut into pieces. If the Empress can fall in love with me, I will definitely take care of her in every possible way. Complaints came one after another, and everyone felt that the sky had no eyes and that the Empress was in love with someone wrong. Ha ha. Divine Phoenix Empress, it turns out you are just wishful thinking. Look, I don't appreciate it at all. It's sad, it's deplorable. The Empress of the powerful supreme power is so disloyal that she is despised by an unknown member of the feudal clan. Divine Phoenix Empress, since you're in a hurry to get married, why not come and be a concubine for me? This king has quite a status in the royal family, so I can help you rebuild the divine dynasty. It would be better if you followed Feng Haoran, a good for nothing. Quote. How he treats this emperor, you don't need to say anything. Calling you King Tianhong is to give your family face. If you dare to speak nonsense again, I will destroy you tilde. Boom tilde. Zhan Tianhong's words were like a fuse, instantly igniting Feng Qingwu's anger, and the aura belonging to Hongmeng King on her body spurted out like a volcano. What? It's the power of Hongmeng. Did she not only restore her previous life's cultivation, but also go a step further? Everyone felt the Empress aura and took a few steps back involuntarily. However, at this moment, a gap suddenly opened in the void above Zhan Tianhong's head, and an old man wearing a silver divine robe walked out of the gap. Ha ha. The Empress has not only returned to chaos, but has also reached the realm of king. It is really gratifying. However, what surprises me is that after reincarnation, you not only lowered your status, but also your eyesight has become so bad. I wonder if the Empress is coveting his appearance. Or is it the power of his clan? In my opinion, it is better to follow the suggestion of King Tianhong of my Zhan clan and join my Zhan clan. What his clan can give you, I guarantee as the elder of the Zhan clan, it will only be more, not less. In this way, you, the Empress, don't have to show your warm face to others cold **. Quote. The Emperor loves him. That is why he is qualified to be admired by me. How can some cats and dogs be compared to him? This is an ultimatum. If you dare to talk nonsense again, I will never mind keeping you here forever. Quote. Feng Qingwu's expression was stern, as if as long as the other party said one more word, she would take action immediately. However, as an elder of the Zhan clan, how could he be easily threatened in front of so many people? His face became extremely gloomy at the moment. HMPH King Tianhong of my clan asked you to be my concubine, because I think you are still of some use. The divine Phoenix celestial dynasty has not yet been rebuilt. If it had been left to the past, I might still be wary. But now, what qualifications do you have to be arrogant in front of me? Buzz tilde. The old man took a step forward, and the aura of Hongmeng King also rippled around his body. Feng Qingwu frowned, turned to look at Feng Haoran, hesitated to speak, but finally spoke. No matter how you treat me, the only man I recognize in this life is you. When I fight with him, you leave quickly, they don't dare to do anything to me. Don't cause conflicts between the Feng clan and the Jun clan because of me, even though the Feng clan is one of the 6 ancient clans. But the second master of the Jun clan holds an important position as a protector in the temple. If the temple is involved, it will be very detrimental to the feudal clan. Quote. After saying that, Feng Qingwu was about to rise into the air, but Feng Haoran suddenly reached out to hold her hand and gently pulled it. Feng Qingwu turned around and fell into Feng Haoran's arms. The pink face pressed against her generous chest, making her beautiful eyes rise. Staring at Feng Haoran's extremely strange face in a daze, he instantly remembered the scene when he was rescued in the universe. In an instant, his Adam's apple rolled, and a cold and bone-chilling voice came from Feng Haoran's mouth. I treat a mere innate clan like nothing, how can I allow you to be so presumptuous in front of me? Now you dare to insult my woman, no matter who you are, you will be destroyed today. HMPH, a little-known junior from the Feng clan dares to speak arrogant words in front of me. Today I will eliminate this scourge for you on behalf of the Feng clan. Whoosh tilde. Seeing the old man from the Jun clan approaching, Feng Haoran said calmly. Tiankui, your strength has always been a mystery. Since your father asked you to be by my side, I must deal with this old guy. You should. Whoosh tilde. Boom tilde. Bang tilde. Before Feng Haoran could finish speaking, Tian Kui's figure flashed like lightning and stood in front of the old man of the Jun clan. He suddenly struck out with his palm, and the old man hit the ground like a kite with a broken string, and even the auction table was smashed into a big hole. Debris flew everywhere, and Zhao Gongting was thrown away by the impact. The majestic half-step Hongmeng Venerable Realm could not even withstand the force of the impact. This shows that Tiankui's strength is beyond imagination. Everyone present, except Ming Yue, even Feng Haoran, looked shocked and unbelievable at this time. The entire Liuli pavilion seemed to have pressed the pause button. Everyone was dumbfounded, staring at Tiankui. Immediately afterwards, Tiankui sighed. Hey! I thought you were a king, but I didn't expect you to be so vulnerable. Where did you get the courage to scream in front of the young master?
For more thrilling tales, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned to Chinese Novel Audiowave.
Chapter 123 The Fall of Jun Tianhong. Where did you get the courage to scream in front of the young master? Tian Kui waved his sleeves and robe elegantly and gracefully, and then returned behind Feng Haoran. However, his voice brought everyone back to reality. The first person to react was Jun Tianhong. Elder Yingshan. His pupils suddenly dilated, and he led his followers to the broken auction platform, eagerly searching for the figure of Elder Yingshan. After a while, they saw the body of an old man lying there quietly. At this time, he had no breath. Elder Yingshan. King Tianhong came to the corpse, roared angrily, then stared at Feng Haoran with wide eyes and gritted his teeth. Feng Haoran, right. This king has recorded this hatred. My clan will fight with you until death. Feng Haoran originally looked at Tian Kui in shock. He knew that Tian Kui was very powerful, otherwise his father would not have placed them by his side. But he never expected that Tian Kui's strength would be so incredible that he could kill the Hongmeng king with one palm. In other words, Tian Kui had been hiding his strength when he was in the lower realm. This is his true strength. At this time, Zhang Tianhong's words made Feng Haoran come back to his senses from the shock. He let go of Feng Qingwu, who was still immersed in surprise, and then walked out slowly, his voice extremely cold. Do you know that the last person who said this to me now has grass on his grave that is more than 2 meters high? I won't bully you, I'll give you a chance to take action. If you can kill me, the clan will forget about it. But if you are destroyed by me, whatever the Jun family wants to do, I, Feng Haoran, will take over. Quote. You are seeking death on your own tilde. Whoosh tilde. Zhang Tianhong was furious and full of self-confidence. He would not consider anything else. He just wanted to crush Feng Haoran to ashes. As soon as he finished speaking, his figure disappeared instantly like lightning. Buzz tilde. The next moment, he appeared in front of Feng Haoran, with a hint of determination and fierceness in his eyes, and suddenly struck out with a palm, and an earth-shattering explosion suddenly sounded in the air. Wu tilde. However, facing such a fierce attack, the corners of Feng Haoran's mouth slightly raised, revealing a faint smile. At this moment, the surrounding air seemed to freeze. Buzz tilde. Zhang Tianhong's originally menacing attack suddenly froze in midair just when it was about to hit Feng Haoran. R tilde this is the space power of the Feng clan. How is it possible? Isn't he a useless loser with no reputation? How can he use the power of space? In the midst of chaos, the only person who can confine space in the feudal clan is the God Emperor. Could it be that he has broken through to the realm of the Chaos God Emperor? No, this is impossible. This kid is so young, there is no way he can reach that level. He must have used some weird secret method, otherwise, how could he have such strength? ... As for Feng Haoran's ability to easily confine the space, many of the geniuses present simply couldn't believe it and could not accept this fact. They all thought that Feng Haoran must have used some kind of secret method. Then, everyone saw him raise his hand and squeeze it gently, and the violent power continued to condense on his fist like a whirlpool. Wu tilde boo hoo. Not good. Many geniuses felt this terrifying power, and their hearts sank, and they began to sweat for Zhang Tianhong who could not move. Seeing that the situation was not good, Zhang Tianhong's followers immediately flashed and galloped away like the wind. Whoosh tilde. You be **D from the feudal clan, don't be so presumptuous. Choke tilde. Several people armed with sharp weapons rushed toward Feng Haoran like hungry tigers, trying to stop his atrocities. However, Feng Haoran suddenly changed the direction of his power. The divine power that was originally directed at Zhang Tianhong was now shooting towards them like arrows. Buzz tilde. Feng Haoran punched out, and the terrifying power exploded in the void instantly. Boom tilde. Since he took the chaos power pill given by the system, this attack from his divine king level can break even the defense of the gods, not to mention that they are still in the divine king level. Because they rushed to rescue them, they didn't have time to defend themselves, and then... Boom tilde. Aha tilde. Like kites with broken strings, several followers were blown away by the power of the punch, accompanied by bursts of screams. The figure fell from the void and hit the ground with a loud noise. Bang bang bang. However, at this moment, Zhang Tianhong, who was frozen, suddenly broke free from his restraints. Dangling tilde. A crisp shattering sound sounded, and Zhang Tianhong let out a long roar. Hee hee tilde. Little beast, take your life tilde. A trace of determination flashed in his eyes, and he muttered something. In an instant, a spear shot out of the air like lightning. Buzz tilde whoosh tilde. The speed was as fast as the wind, and he arrived in front of Feng Haoran in the blink of an eye. Everyone thought he was avoiding him. But what happened next made him stunned. I saw Feng Haoran's clenched fist hand, suddenly stretched out 2 fingers, and shot through the air like sharp arrows, facing Zhang Tianheng's spear tip tit for tat. Boom tilde. Shishi. The finger collided with the tip of the gun, and dazzling sparks burst out. Immediately afterwards, Feng Haoran raised the corners of his mouth slightly, with a disdainful smile on his face, then flicked his fingers, and a crisp sound was heard. Ding tilde. Choke tilde. An overwhelming force surged out from Feng Haoran's fingertips, and the magic gun controlled by Zhang Tianheng was ejected like a cannonball. And he himself, under the backlash of this force, flew out like a kite with its string cut off. Zhang Tianheng's face was filled with unspeakable horror, and the shock Feng Haoran brought to him was like a huge wave. At this time, before he landed, Feng Haoran's figure flashed like a ghost and came to him in an instant. You lose. Unfortunately, you have to pay the price with your life. Feng Haoran's voice seemed like the call of death from the 9 nether hell. Before he finished speaking, he had already waved out a palm, hitting Zhang Tianheng's soul sea like a mountain crushing an egg. Boom tilde. The terrifying power of annihilation, like an insatiable demon, crazily devoured Zhang Tianheng's soul and soul sea. The speed was so fast that Zhang Tianheng didn't even have time to roar, and the figure dissipated between the sky and the earth like stars. R tilde God. King Tianheng has fallen. He actually killed King Tianheng of the Zhang clan. Quickly, get out of here quickly, the Zhang clan is about to come to investigate. A fight between gods and gods is not something that our family and other forces can handle. Quote. Walk. The fall of Zhang Tianheng caused the Tianjiao present to flee from Liuli Pavilion one by one. As for Dongfang Nanshan, he is still sitting on the chair now, although Feng Haoran's strength has given him a big shock. But the most terrifying thing was Tian Kui. The moment he took action, he felt like time was turning backwards. This power, even if it was against him in his previous life, would probably be difficult for him to be hostile to. He couldn't help but add another layer of awareness to chaos in his heart. Seeing that everyone was almost running away, he got up and left. Feng Haoran looked at Dongfang Nanshan, who stepped out of Liuli Pavilion. He originally wanted to take away his Wan Sheng Tower, but after thinking about it, he decided not to. Because the people from the Zhang clan will definitely come to look for him. When the time comes, it's okay if he doesn't get the Hongmeng 10,000 Saints Tower, but it makes him more vigilant. Haoran, you should hurry back to the Feng clan. The Zhang clan will come soon, and I'm afraid there will be a big battle. As soon as Feng Haoran returned to Feng Qingwu, the latter persuaded him with a worried look. Seeing that she was still worried about him, Feng Haoran couldn't help but stare at her closely, and then, with a smile, he lightly scratched the tip of her nose. Don't worry, the Lord clan can't do anything to me, but you called me husband just now when there were many people, why have you changed your name now? Oh tilde, now you still have the intention to joke, even though you have a strong person protecting you. But the Zhang clan is not comparable to ordinary supreme forces, they are the innate clan. Besides, there is also the man from the temple, so. You'd better leave quickly. Just when Feng Haoran was about to say something else, a sound like a Sanskrit sound came from the sky in the void. Leave. Chapter 124. Dad will take care of it if something goes wrong. Leave. Kill my conferred King Tianjiao and Elder Yingshan. Do you think you can still leave? Boom tilde. Suddenly, the situation in the core of Junshan City suddenly changed, and the wind roared like a roaring wave. In the void, the huge coercion poured down from the sky like a mountain pressing down on an egg, and a palm print that covered the sky and the sun burst out of the sky like a giant dragon. Buzz tilde who tilde. The place suppressed by the palm seal is Liuli Pavilion. The other creatures in the core of Junshan City screamed in horror when they saw this. R tilde, it's the Zhang clan. It's Who provoked the Jun clan and made him so angry? You don't know something. I heard that in Liuli Pavilion, King Tianhong of the Jun clan has passed away. What? King Tianhong has fallen. Then they're here to seek revenge. Who is so bold as to dare to kill King Tianhong? It's a junior from the Feng clan named Feng Haoran. Feng clan. Isn't this a fight between gods? Hurry, leave this place quickly, otherwise we will all suffer. ... Boom tilde. The sky-covering palm print fell with overwhelming power, swallowing up Liuli Pavilion in an instant, and a huge mushroom cloud rose into the sky. More than a dozen rays of divine light flew out from it, and then appeared in the void. It was none other than Feng Haoran and the old members of the divine Phoenix Celestial Dynasty. Feng Qingwu, the Jun clan has really given you face. How dare you kill the conferred king of my Jun clan? I originally thought that you had made great contributions to the realm of nothingness, and I wanted to help you re-establish the Celestial Dynasty. In this case, I can't let you go. Quote. Ter tilde. Before he finished speaking, a huge shadow tore open the sky like a sharp sword and stepped out from it. The figure stood as majestic as a mountain, and the majestic aura continuously spewed out of its body like a volcano. This is the Supreme Lord of the Jun clan, Jun Shen Dao. He has reached the realm of Hongmeng Emperor Venerable. When Feng Qingwu saw this phantom, she couldn't help but feel panic in her heart. Feng Haoran raised his head and looked at the phantom of such overwhelming divine power, and suddenly felt a soreness in his neck. Immediately, he lowered his head, patted the back of his neck with his hand, and said nonchalantly, Tiankui, I don't have the habit of looking up at others. Go and teach him how to talk to me. Hearing this, Tian Kui shook his head and chuckled, thinking to himself, fortunately he was strong, otherwise, he really wouldn't be able to withstand the young master's torment like this. Then, his figure flashed, reached high in the sky, and shouted loudly at the huge shadow. Pretend to be a ghost and let me go down. Rumble. This roar was mixed with the supreme Hongmeng origin power, and even such a solid chaotic space was almost unable to withstand it. The sound of thunder, like a punishment from heaven, came out from the sky, and a huge coercion overwhelmed the sky and the earth, all converging on the shadow. Ha! How is it possible? Is it the power of Heavenly Venerable? Faced with the sudden loud shouting, Shuiying suddenly felt unbearable, and then... Boom tilde. A loud noise was heard, and the law manifestation, the phantom of Jun clan's supreme lord and Jun Shen Dao, was directly shattered. Hey tilde. After its shadow was shattered, an old man wearing a grey divine robe was suspended in the void, looking at Tiankui and others with a look of horror on his face. Hey tilde, is it comfortable to look like this? I have to do all the bells and whistles. Feng Haoran looked at the normal-sized Jun Shendao with a comfortable expression on his face. Who are you? Is the death of my noble clan related to you? Facing Jun Shendao's inquiry, Feng Haoran took a step forward. Old man, your clan is incapable of teaching you. The King Tianhong you call is not only overbearing, but also wants to get involved with my woman. Do you think I can agree to it? Feng Haoran is confident, coupled with the power that Tiankui was waiting for me just now to disperse the phantom of Jun Shendao. It also made Jun Shendao, who had lived for countless years, understand that this was not the time to act on impulse. Without knowing the identity of the other party, Jun Shendao did not dare to act rashly even though he had the cultivation of Hongmeng Emperor Venerable Realm. After all, there were so many powerful people in the chaos. Who are you? Why do you want to kill the genius of my clan? Since you want to know so much, I will tell you, listen carefully, my name is Feng Haoran. Are you a member of the clan? Congratulations, you got the answer right. As for why you wanted to kill Jun Tianhong, I just made it very clear. Your Jun clan doesn't know how to educate people. He relies on his talent and the support of the Jun clan, so he becomes arrogant and thinks that this realm of nothingness belongs to him. He actually dared to take advantage of my woman in front of me. Do you think he should die? Your woman. Jun Shendao's eyes couldn't help but stay on the shy empress, and he thought to himself. Feng Qingwu is indeed outstanding in appearance, and with Jun Tianheng's temperament, it is not impossible for her to do such a thing. But Jun Tianheng is the conferred king of the Jun clan after all. If this son is not allowed to give an explanation, the Jun clan may not be able to gain a foothold in the void world in the future. Even if he has thoughts about Feng Qingwu, it's only human nature and you won't kill him. Moreover, as far as I know, Feng Qingwu has just recovered not long ago. When did she become your woman? He is dead now, and nothing you say can change this fact. Therefore, if you don't give me a satisfactory explanation, my clan will never end this matter with you. Ha ha. They are indeed the same kind of raccoons. Their words are as shameless as their actions. Since you want to give an explanation, I will give you an explanation. Feng Haoran sneered. Tiankui, this young master is very unhappy now. If anything happens, my father will be the one to take care of him. Feng Haoran's words made Tiankui stunned for a while, but he didn't say much and rushed out with a whoosh. In the blink of an eye, he arrived at Jun Shendao's head, and a cold voice came from his mouth. I gave you the opportunity, but if you don't cherish it, and the young master wants your life, then you have no choice but to hand it over. Chapter 125. The monarchs came out in full force, and Chanjue descended. The appearance of Tiankui made Jun Shendao panic. Even though he was Emperor Venerable, he didn't even feel anything. At this moment, a majestic demonic power spewed out of Tiankui's body like a flood that broke a bank, bringing with it the power to destroy the heaven and the earth. Rumble. To everyone's surprise, Tiankui, who seemed gentle and elegant, actually exuded magical power. Even Feng Haoran was shocked when he saw this situation and thought to himself. No wonder the system said that my father's demon Dao has reached perfection. It turns out that he is surrounded by demons. Heavenly Demon falls tilde. As Tiankui recited the mantra of ancient magic, the seals in his hands changed in ever-changing shapes. One after another, the world-destroying demonic light fell from the sky, rushing straight into Jun Shendao like a sharp sword, making it impossible to escape. The panicked Jun Shendao finally felt fear. People often say that the older you get, the more you fear death, and Jun Shendao is one such person. He gathered all the power of chaos in his body and formed a transparent light shield in the sky. Buzz tilde. The powerful black magic light kept crashing down like a stormy wave, and he had a premonition that if he couldn't hold on, he would be wiped out. Buzz. Death tilde. Tiankui is like the god of death coming, and as soon as the word, death, comes out, the demonic power swallows up the sky and the earth. Feeling powerless, Jun Shendao shouted loudly, Feng Haoran, do you really want to fight the Jun clan to the death? HMPH tilde the fish is dead and the net is broken. Is your monarch worthy of it? Don't talk about the master, it is us, it will be easy to destroy your monarch. After Tiankui finished speaking, he suddenly got angry. Boom tilde. Click tilde. Jun Shendao's defense instantly shattered, followed by a scream. R tilde ancestor, save me tilde. Stop tilde. Suddenly, a sound like a yellow bell sounded from the sky, and the sound waves were like thunder. When Tiankui heard this, he couldn't help but let out a cry of disdain. A Hongmeng Emperor Venerable Ninth Layer dares to save people from my hands. Who gave you the courage? Tiankui's eyes were gloomy, and the terrifying demonic essence emanated from his mouth, spreading in the void like a wave. Boom tilde. In the sky, there was an earth-shattering explosion sound. Buzz tilde. Immediately afterwards, the pillar of magic light poured down from the sky, like a sharp blade that destroyed the heaven and earth, swallowed up and annihilated Jun Shendao's figure. How bold. Could it be that the people of the feudal clan want to start a war? This sound was like a bell, resounding throughout the entire Junshan city, instantly triggering fear and panic among all beings. Is this the voice of the ancestor of the Jun clan? Is the Jun clan going to war with the Feng clan? Is the innate creature Lord clan going to war with one of the 6 ancient clans? How can Junshan City be safe when such giants clash? ... Rumble. In the void, a black cloud stretched across half of the sky like a giant beast covering the sky, roaring towards Tiankui from a distance. Above the clouds, tens of thousands of Chaos Supreme Realm powerhouses wearing black armor, as well as dozens of Hongming Realm experts, were hovering in the air. Almost all the powerful men and women from the Jun clan came out. An old man holding a heavenly seal, with sharp eyes like an eagle, looked down. Younger of the feudal clan, are you trying to bully my clan? There is no way you can escape today. After saying that, he waved his arm and threw out the heavenly seal in his hand. I saw the square sky seal growing in the wind, covering the sky and the sun in an instant, like the power of heaven descending and smashing towards Feng Haoran and others with the force of thunder. This treasure is the treasure of the Jun clan, the Jun Tian seal. Its grade has surpassed the chaos level, and its power is terrifying. Rumble. The power of the sky was overwhelming and unstoppable. At this critical moment, a tearing sound suddenly came from the void. Tear tilde. The sound was like thunder, deafening, like the roar from the 9 nether hells. Before seeing the person, I heard his voice first. The voice seemed to be able to tear the void, penetrate the clouds and crack the rocks. How can this emperor's son be touched by ants like you tilde? Buzz tilde. Suddenly, a man wearing a black magic pattern robe walked out from the broken void. His silver hair was like fluff fluttering in the strong wind, swaying wildly under his own breath. He exudes the power of the devil that defies heaven, as if he is integrated with heaven and earth. The moment he appeared, the world changed color, as if he was surrendering, but also panicking. Rumble. Then, his scarlet eyes condensed slightly. Buzz tilde. In an instant, Jun Tianyan, who was coming towards him like a force from the sky, instantly turned pale under the gaze of his eyes, and then flew back upside down. What? When the people of the Jun clan saw this, their faces showed a look of shock, because this was the first time that Jun Tianyan was out of control. They looked at this uninvited guest in horror, and instantly, the aura emanating from his body actually made them surrender. Who is this person? Why does this ancestor have the illusion that he wants to kneel down and worship? At this time, everyone in the Jun clan was using all their strength to use the power of chaos to resist the terrifying aura. The ancestor of the Jun clan turned red and shouted sharply. You, who are you? This emperor, Feng Chanjue. The 5 short words spat out from his mouth seemed to be transmitted from the 9 heavens, echoing in the void for a long time. Let me go. As soon as my father appeared on the scene, even the world changed his mind. Could it be that this is the legendary man with his own BGM? BGM. What is BGM? Feng Haoran's words made Feng Qingwu on the side look confused. BGM is. Oops, you don't understand. I will explain it to you later. Oh tilde. Seeing that he didn't want to explain, Feng Qingwu nodded obediently like a little woman. Are you the Feng Chanjue who destroyed the Ying clan? It is this emperor. The simple conversation left the ancestor of the Jun clan at a loss as to how to respond. But when he thought about the purpose of his trip, his eyes widened with anger. Your son killed the genius of my clan, and his protector even killed the supreme leader of our clan. Shouldn't your clan give an explanation to this ancestor for such actions? Kill, just kill, What do you want? Feng Chanjue stood with his hands behind his back, squinting at the entire Jun clan, as if he was planning to exterminate the clan if he disagreed. Okay. Okay. In this case, even if I fight to destroy the Monarch clan, I will still fight to the end with your clan. The sons of the king's clan will be killed by their own clan tilde. Kill tilde. The ancestor of the Jun clan was furious, and after giving an order, he came with tens of thousands of Chaos Supreme powerhouses and Hongmeng realm powerful men to attack them. When Feng Chanjue saw this, the corners of his mouth opened slightly. A worm shakes a tree and seeks death. As he said that, he lifted up his wide black magic pattern robe and was about to wave his palm when another voice came from the sky. Wait a minute.
Thank you for watching. Continue exploring the fascinating world of Chinese novels with us. Hit that subscribe button on Chinese Novel Audiowave to stay updated with our latest stories and never miss out on a great listen.